I decided to go out of the comfort zone, that is correct, and take this new challenge in my career as an IV nurse, and I'm loving every day of it. Don't think twice. Come join us.
You've heard it. You've heard it from my nurse, Charisse.
Less stress, good salary, and good experience, when you work and travel at the same time. It's amazing.
Dobar dan i dobro nam došli u još jednu epizodu na kanalu Promeni svoj život, gdje vas inspirišemo da izađete iz zone komfora. Danas sa nama imamo IV terapeuta i nurse Charisse that we're going to talk about her position on board and what you need to do on board to become an IV therapist. We're currently on board Norwegian Encore. This is one of the best ships that we have currently in the fleet. My nurse Charisse is first contract, if I'm not mistaken,
Yes.
right? But this is your second ship.
Yes.
Well, you've been on Norwegian Joy and now on Norwegian Encore. Which one do you like the most?
Of course, I like Norwegian Joy at first because, I got to adjust well. I got my first family in there. But when I transferred to a bigger ship, it's a big challenge for me. But I learned a lot in here. The challenges every day is different, but it's getting better and better.
Perfect. So you stepped out of your comfort zone. You are originally from Philippines, right?
Yes. I'm actually an accident and emergency nurse in the Philippines for 17 years.
17 years. Wow.
And I decided to go out of the comfort zone, that is correct, and take this new challenge in my career as an IV nurse, and I'm loving every day of it.
So you get to travel and then you get to work on board the cruise ship.
Yes, and every day you learned a lot, and you interviewed a lot of people, you meet a lot of people, and it's a different feeling actually from my previous job.
From your previous job. I spoke already with my cousin that is also IV therapist on Celebrity. He said that it's much more difficult on land compared to the experience on board.
Yes.
Is that true?
That's true, because we have, you have in every profession that we have different challenges, but stress on land and the stress on board is very different. But you can enjoy more what's in store for you on board, because it's a little bit fast pacing, but every day is a new challenge for everyone.
Okay, so you get to experience traveling the world as well. So what do you exactly do on board? Can you tell us what a nurse position on board in the spa? We need to differentiate that you are working in the spa center on board a cruise ship, not in an actual hospital when it comes on a cruise ship, because we have nursing position on board a cruise ship, but this is an actual wellness center on board the cruise ship. What exactly means being a IV therapist on board in the spa center?
Okay. In a spa, as an IV nurse, we give, of course, the vitamins, minerals, amino acids directly into the bloodstream of our guests. So primarily, we give IV nutrition therapy, and then we have some seminars that we can have for our guests, so we can give them informations and wellness in terms of IV nutrient therapy, and then that's it. Sometimes I also help with the different services that we have, and it's a good opportunity as well.
Oh, amazing. So whoever feels a little bit sick or seasick, or lack of nutrients, or a little bit hangover.
Yes.
So is IV therapy something that is good with hangover?
Everything, for everyone. Actually, IV nutrient therapy is very, very good. Not just, for seasickness and hangovers, but also very, very good in terms of giving the immunity, boosting the energy, even for detoxification, fat metabolism, and even for, if you are feeling tired and you don't have a good sleep at night and you want to have that good sleep, and still have the energy boost in the morning. It's very, very good.
Especially because of the lack of vitamins that all we
Yes.
have, and all we need a little bit of boost in vitamins. It's 100% absorption, right?
Yes.
Because it's intravenous.
Yes, and it bypasses the gut, so absolutely our guest can feel, the effects already and the boost of energy right after the therapy.
Oh, perfect.
Yes.
I'm so excited. I mean, this is not the first time that I receive IV therapy, but at this time it's we are having a little bit of season of flu and sickness, so I'm doing it in prevention to, and you can see that I'm a little bit congested, so I love IV therapy, so we can actually start with the treatment, and then we are gonna talk in between as well, if that's okay. So on board the cruise ship, you do this on a daily basis, right?
Yes.
How often, when we say like on average, how many guests you see throughout the cruise?
Throughout the cruise, for 7 days cruise, like 20 to 30
We can
for
see
7 days cruise.
the rise in the popularity. I
Yes.
know I don't know how it's in Philippines, but in Serbia, IV therapy, you don't have this type of places, but it's very popular in states, especially in California.
Yes.
The wellness, you can just walk in and request.
Okay, raise your hand. Actually, in the Philippines, we have
You have-
glutathione.
Well, what is the glutathione good for?
It's actually good for detoxification and even it protects your liver, but it also make your skin white. That's why Filipino loves glutathione.
Porcelain skin.
Yes, for skin glow. That's why it's okay.
You are very experienced. You were working 17 years
Yes,
at home.
17 years.
What made you switch? What was the moment that pushed you to come on board?
I really love to travel. That's one thing. Before I become a nurse, I really want to be a flight attendant.
Oh, really?
Yes, but we have some family issues that we have to go through, and of course, one of the best thing that encouraged me is the salary.
Okay.
There's a good salary in here.
Very good. So you were more comfortable on
Of
board.
course, plus your passion to travel, the experience that you got in here, and good salary.
Good salary base. Very,
Very
important.
good salary.
Very good. Especially like Philippines is very similar to Serbia when it comes to the standard. I know nursing position in Serbia and same in the Philippines is not very well paid, and you are somebody that is registered nurse in the Philippines. You went through your education and then you came on
That's
board,
true.
and before that you weren't significantly paid. So comparing to working on land, you make much more money here, right?
Yes, definitely.
And less
And-
stress, right?
Less stress, good salary, and good experience, when you work and travel at the same time. It's amazing.
Exactly. That is what I
Yes,
always.
that's true.
This is what I always say to everybody who wants to further develop in their career, in their personal life. Even just one contract you can try, see if it's for you, if it's not, and then you can. But from that one contract, you're gonna benefit so
Yes,
much
that's
because you grow as a person, you make money because there's a minimal expenses on board a cruise ship.
Yes. Actually, it's hard to be, far from family, but the contract is not that long.
How long is
So-
your contract?
7 months.
7 months,
That's the, I think, minimum or maximum. I don't know. It depends on us, but we have only 7 months, so that it's a good already. It's not. I work in Saudi Arabia before, and my contract is 1 year.
1 year.
Yes,
Okay.
and when I go back to the Philippines for vacation, 2 months, same. So
Yeah.
and here we can extend also the vacation if we want to and if approved.
So 7 months.
But still, 7
This is
months.
your first contract. How many months you are currently on board the cruise ship?
I'm already 4.
4 months. So more than halfway. So you
Yes.
have just 3 months to go.
Yes, and I'm planning to extend.
Oh, you have to cover the Alaska season.
Cover
right?
Alaska.
We know Alaska
Yes.
season is very, very good when it comes to the IV business and to the wellness overall. How often do you advise to the guest to do
The
an
IV. Okay. For the 7 days cruise, it's normally 2 to 3 times. Actually, it's safe to have 2 to 3 times a week, especially if you've got the first it's your first time to have an IV, 2 to 3 times a week is much better. And then for 1 month, it goes like that. And then it depends on how you use, your energy and how are you feeling.
What is your lifestyle, right?
Yes. 2 to 3 times, it's very, very safe.
When it's then you have the packages in different formulas.
Yes.
It's very important that you do, before starting the treatment, you actually do a consultation with
Yes.
with the guest. You already knew what I need, so
Yes.
you already prepared, but you do in the beginning consultation with the guest.
Yes.
So
We do consultations in every guest. We do consultation. That is very, very important for you, of course, to get to know your guests at the same time to help them achieve what is your goal and what do they want to achieve after the IV nutrient therapy.
Exactly, so, and then you are able to custom made and tailor made the formulas as well
Yes.
to the guests' satisfaction, which is amazing. So you did a training in Miami, if I'm
In Miami.
not mistaken. How long was the training?
Only 5 days.
5 days.
Yes, I trained with doctors as well. So that time we are 8 doctors and 2 nurses. And it was nice. We learned a lot, especially IV and the stuff that our doctors are also doing inside our ship.
Oh, that's
But it's good. Staying in Miami is very nice.
so you got to stay fine. Did you get to experience Miami life?
Yes, I do. Because before coming to my first ship, I was given another 5 days.
Oh my! So you had the 10 days in Miami.
Yes, the 5 days I'm free.
Oh.
Even before I come here in Encore, I have 2 days.
Oh,
So
wow!
I spent 2 days before coming here.
What did you do in those 5 days?
My God. 5 days, I roam around. I have friends and friends in Miami. That's my college friends and my college professors. So I meet them and then we spend, time. They roam around Miami. And then before coming here, I went to Disneyland in Orlando.
Oh, Orlando is beautiful. You went to Disneyland?
Yes.
Oh my!
I
How was
went to
that
Disneyland and the
experience?
SeaWorld. It's very nice.
Very
I went
nice.
to Disney Park hopping for 2.
Oh my! I'm so jealous. I went in Orlando, but at that time I was in between of the ships. I didn't have that much time to go to the Disneyland, so I missed my opportunity. I know the Disney World is the biggest one is actually in the Orlando.
And 2 days is not enough.
Yesterday we went in St. Thomas, right?
Yes.
Which beach did you do in St. Thomas?
We went to Emerald Beach.
Emerald. How was Emerald?
It's nice, and you got to spend a lot of time with your friends.
So you
Have
had
1 day off.
So you had sometimes you have time off, which is
Yes.
completely normal. So you had full day off yesterday.
Full day off yesterday,
Amazing.
and it was good. It makes your energy more, up today, and it's nice. It's nice.
So throughout the 7-day cruise, you have free time that you get to experience the ports as well.
Yes.
That's completely.
Very nice.
So it's work and play and the mix and travel
Yes.
around the world.
Yes.
Oh, beautiful. What is your favorite port? I know now you did 2 cruise ships. I'm not sure what ports the Joy did.
We went a lot in Joy. The first port that I have is in Bermuda. It was really, really
You liked it?
nice. I like it. And Bahamas, I really like Bahamas.
And islands,
And
yeah.
islands. Beaches were very, very nice. So, maybe Puerto Vallarta is one because of, the Mexican food. I really love Mexican food. So
Wow.
it was nice.
Perfect. So, what would be your advice to anybody that is a nurse at home, thinking about working or not happy with their life, or if they want to join the ship? What would be your best advice for them?
Don't think twice, okay? Don't think twice. I think this is one of the best decision that I have made. Doing your career and achieving your other goals or, your other dreams in one is just very, very nice, and it's amazing.
Oh,
Yes.
that's
Don't think twice. Come join us.
You've heard it. You've
Come
heard
and
it from
join
my
us.
nurse, Charisse. You come and join us. Don't think twice. What is in future for you? What are your plans for the future?
still continue, of course. I'm just starting, and sometimes I regret that I started late.
You said that
Yes.
you were 17 years in the field and
Yes.
you look very, very young. If you don't mind me
Thank you.
asking, how old are you?
40.
So you, in your 40s, you made a decision and changed your life.
Yes. It's a very, very good decision. I should start it earlier when I was 23. Actually, Norwegian offered when I was still in 23 or 24 years old. But since I was very young at that time, I decided to be on land base and I spent most of the times in the hospital. And now I'm 40. I think I should go on with my other dream, which is to travel. And I did it.
And now you're following your dreams
Yes.
and working
Yes.
on board the cruise ship. That's very inspiring, very amazing. Thank you, Nurse Charisse,
No problem.
for spending the time of your busy schedule and taking care of me.
You're always welcome.
It's a pleasure. Dragi gledalci, čuli ste Nurse Charisse je u svojim 40-ima odlučila da prati svoje snove, zaposli se na kruzeru kao IV tehničar. Ukoliko ste po profesiji medicinski tehničar i želite da radite kao IV terapeut na kruzerima u luksuznim spa centrima, javite nam se na linku bio ili pošaljite e-mail ili poruku u DM. Čekamo vas.